Today's second date update is one of those days where you get an email in and it's so interesting that you just want to find out what happened. We got an email into the show from a dude named Michael, and all it says is that he met a girl at the gym and tried to think of an interesting way to introduce himself, and it almost ended up in the hospital.
Whoa.
So I want to know what happened. What's up, Michael? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I think you succeeded in the interesting category because everybody wants to know.
Okay. Should I just tell you?
Maybe tell us about the girl a little bit. What's her name?
Her name's Brittany, and yeah, I met her at the gym.
And had you seen her a couple times, or was this the first time running into her at the gym?
No, I've seen her for a while, and she's like incredibly beautiful. And I mean, I listen to you guys' show a lot, and I know a lot of people are, say that they're, dating this beautiful girl and that, but I think that this girl is probably like next level, like beyond anything.
Are you trying to brag right now, or are you just excited?
I'm not trying to brag since she's not calling me back, obviously.
Okay. Good point.
All right, so had you tried to talk to her before the incident that almost put you in the hospital?
No, I hadn't. The thing is, like, I've seen a lot of guys try to talk to her, like walk up, try to whatever. And she's not rude, but just like gets rid of them, is always just like keeps herself to herself.
Oh my God, you have been stalking this girl at the gym.
I don't know if it's stalking. She's hard not to notice. And anyway, but that's what I've seen. So I didn't want to be one of those guys. I didn't want to be just the next in line to strike out.
Okay.
So I was like just trying to think of something I could do to ideally make her laugh, which seems like the best way to get a girl interested,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're right on with that.
So what'd you do? You fart on the treadmill next to her?
No, what I did was she was on the treadmill, and while she was working out, I jumped on the treadmill and started running behind her.
To her treadmill?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Maybe you can go a little faster.
That's great.
That's
so
not funny. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Come on, loosen up.
I'd be like, whoa, dude, this treadmill's not big enough for you to be right behind me.
Yeah, and I would have to think scary for her as well. Like, what the hell is this weirdo doing?
That's funny.
I thought it was really funny, but her first reaction was definitely a little scared.
Yeah.
And
No.
I kind of like flipped around and turned backwards. So I'm like, got my back to her running, and, I was just being funny. I thought, it was going to be cool, but our feet got tangled.
Oh, no.
And we both like went flying and totally bit it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my gosh, it
man.
sounds so painful.
What a fail.
And you were able to still somehow score a date with her after this?
Yeah.
Well, that's the crazy part. So, I mean, she was super pissed, and I had to, like, talk to the gym supervisor. I got a warning, and, I mean, it was, like, pretty disastrous. But when I went outside, like, 15 minutes later, she was standing there, and she was kind of like, she was upset. She was like, I could have gotten hurt. And she's right. And I was like, I'm sorry about the way I did it, but I did it because I think you're really pretty, and I didn't know how else to talk to you.
Aww.
And, yeah.
That's kind of sweet. Then.
Well, it obviously got her, too.
Yeah.
I can't believe she fell for it, but okay.
I don't know if she fell for it. Maybe I got the A for effort. I don't know. But I basically was like, let me buy you a drink. Let's go, like, hang out for a minute. And she agreed. So we ended up going to the bar down the street, and it was really nice. But after like 30 minutes, she looked at her phone and was like, I really got to go. And she left, and that was it. And now I'm like, she won't text me back. She's ghosting me.
Whoa.
And I don't know what to do.
That's
No idea why.
I really don't. I mean, like, I would have understood, before she didn't want to talk to me, but we kind of like had a moment. We went out and it was like going somewhere. And that's why I'm so baffled. I really don't know what happened.
Yeah, she still went out with you after maybe risking a concussion or a broken bone or something. And then all of a sudden on your date, she just ghosts. That's weird.
So wait, you haven't seen her at the gym either?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen her there. It's been a week, and she's not been there like the times that I've been there.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely has switched up her gym schedule because she doesn't want to see you.
Yeah.
What'd you do, man?
Well, I mean, the fact that I almost killed her might be it. But,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Makes sense.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, this dude named Michael is on the phone and he wants to call Brittany. And he almost killed Brittany at the gym, and now he's wondering why he's not getting a call back. It's not quite that serious, but he did see Brittany at the gym for a long time, a girl that he wanted to talk to. And finally, one day he got up the nerve and thought he'd be funny. So he jumped on the treadmill at the same time as her to try to be creative. Ended up falling off and everything, but did go out on a date. And then shortly into that date, she just ended it and took off like half an hour in. And he hasn't heard from her since.
See, I feel like, Michael, you were expecting too much. I think this was actually a pity date by Brittany.
What?
I mean, granted, you're the one that injured her. But it's a weird thing that women do when we're like, oh, but he feels bad, so I feel bad for him, and I don't want him to feel bad.
Well, I don't think it was a total pity date. I mean, I have something to offer, I think. But at this point, I'm just, trying to figure out why she's ghosting me. It just doesn't make any sense to me, to go out with me and then just, bail like that.
All right, well, I'll dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can find out what happened. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Brittany, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Brittany.
You ever heard of it before?
Ever heard of what before?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm not sure.
All right. It sounds like you just woke up. Are you tired?
Yes.
Well, good morning,
Well, I'm sorry about that. Well,
sleepyhead.
so we're calling you because we actually got an email from one of our listeners who asked us to call you.
Okay.
You want to know who?
Still not registering, is it?
She's not awake.
Well, no, I'm intrigued.
Okay. His name is Michael.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. And you met Michael at the gym recently.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you went out with Michael on a date after and left pretty quick into it, and you haven't contacted him since.
That is correct.
Okay, cool. Well, Michael emailed us because he wants to know what went wrong.
Oh, well, I mean, it was just I wasn't really sure how I felt, I just couldn't really deal with it. First dates are weird, so.
Did you? This was my theory, okay? My theory is that you went out with him as a pity date because he told us about the whole treadmill fiasco where he injured both you and him.
Initially, it kind of was. I'm like, oh, my God, such a weird guy. I'll just go out with him and get him off my back. But I don't know. I'm not really sure how I feel about him. And I felt really awkward. I had to leave.
Why?
During the drinks that you guys were having, you felt awkward?
Yeah, I'm still, kind of going through, a breakup, if you will, sort of. I'm kind of sensitive. So it was going really well, and I'm just so surprised that I liked him, and I don't know if I'm ready to, move forward with a guy that I might like. And I don't know. I'm just sort of a mess right now emotionally.
Oh, my God, that's
Oh,
really
that sucks.
sweet.
But you could tell that you liked him that much just from that experience?
Yeah, we had a lot in common, and we started finishing each other's sentences, and yeah, I was taken aback at how attracted to him I became throughout just that half hour, and the feelings were kind of overwhelming that I had to excuse myself.
Wait, how long have you? Are you single right now, or are you still in a relationship?
Oh no, I am single, but I had a fiance, and it was very messy,
Yeah.
and it's only been about 5-6 months or so, and I promised myself that I wouldn't date anyone for at least a year.
Yeah.
To really get over this guy, to be fully open and available for a new relationship. And, it wouldn't be fair to Michael, to be in, to date someone when I'm like this. So.
But you could still do stuff with him.
Jubal!
I mean, what's a good way to get over a breakup?
Well, that's the thing. I felt like this could be a really special guy in my life, and I'm really not ready for that. So I really need a year to heal and be available, and it's only been about 6 months or so. So
Okay, so you just want us to tell him, you just want us to tell him that he's got to wait 6 months if he wants another date.
Kind of, probably.
I feel like that is so emotionally responsible of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really are aware of where you're at in the healing process, and this guy is obviously not just a rebound guy.
Correct. And, I don't know if he feels that way about me or anything, and I'm just like, whoa, this is happening way too fast. And so, I don't know, it's a little embarrassing, but...
Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, I was saying we could tell him that, and I think you could probably just do it yourself, though, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
You're not serious, are you?
I am 100% serious. Michael?
Brittany, how you doing? Sorry about that.
Awkward laugh.
That's not fair. I didn't know you were on the line.
I mean, I'm just like blown away right now. I really just thought that you didn't want to see me again. I kind of can't believe.
I'm really sorry. I didn't really know how to process everything that was going on. And, obviously now you know everything I've been going through. So it's just, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she wants to see you again just in 6 months.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, and that makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, I'd really like to see you again. And if you had a good time and feel that same way about me, it's kind of crazy not to at least hang out,
Yeah, I just, I don't think it would be fair to you either, because I'm not, completely 100% there yet. I'd still be thinking about my ex and, not, I don't want to bring any crap from that relationship into this. So it's just, I'm trying to be responsible and careful with, my emotions. And,
for sure. I hear what you're saying. That's really good that you're processing that. At the same time, though, it's so rare that you meet somebody. I mean, I really feel you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. And, after talking to you and your heart is even more beautiful on the inside. I mean, I just.
Oh, you're so sweet. That was the best compliment ever.
I'm tearing up over
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
No, that's really beautiful, and I appreciate that. And I would love to say yes. I don't think it's a good idea right now. And like you said, it's not, every day you meet someone so special. So I'll still, if we're still there for each other in 5-6 months or whatever, cool.
Brittany, look, you've heard everybody swooning about how hearts and love and all that stuff are beautiful.
God, you're romantic.
If it is in fact that beautiful, don't you think you should just go for it?
I see your point. It's just, I think that'll be too messy. I need more time to heal and be confident and figure out who I am as a person. And
yeah, that's
I was
good.
in this relationship for a long time.
Right.
One last question, and I've heard what you said. You said you're not interested until you feel like you've healed enough. But would you like to go out with Michael on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Brittany, before you answer, I know you've said no to me and them asking a whole bunch, but just please think about it. I mean, I just want to say that if we had that much of a connection after 30 minutes of hanging out, it just seems crazy to me to risk throwing that away. Why don't you take a couple weeks and heal, and then maybe we can get together.
Yeah,
listen to him, Brittany. I mean, there's no such thing as good timing. These things always happen when you least want them to.
No, I hear you guys, and I appreciate it. It just, I promised myself a year. I think that's a good timeline to feel better. And so I just have to, regretfully decline.
Brittany! Come on!
Brittany, I think you're making a big mistake because, as somebody who's gone through a lot of breakups and always promised myself at the end of those that I would wait a certain amount of time, I've always jumped in into another relationship at about the 6-month mark, and you might be missing out on a really awesome breakup.
Wait, yeah, exactly. I was going to say, Jubal's such a good example of healthy relationships in this world.
I fully support you, Brittany. Stick it out. Stick to your guns.
Yeah, thanks for that. Michael, keep my phone number, and in 6 months, we can see what happens. We can still see each other at the gym, maybe.
Oh, man, that's too bad. Well, I will definitely call you in a few months.
Oh.
She said 6, not a few.
Stick to the rule.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Getting lots of texts in at 78592 that are kind of surprising. Everybody's saying the girl from today's second date update was just giving him a line.
What?
If you missed today's second date update, Michael wanted to call Brittany. They met at the gym. They hung out for a little while.
Yeah.
Then she left the date and hadn't talked to him. Well, we got her on the phone, and she said that he was amazing.
Yeah.
That she liked everything about him. That she felt a strong connection. But that she also just got out of a relationship and was giving herself a year to be single before she got back into a relationship. So she wasn't ready to date yet, and he could contact her in 6 months.
Yeah.
And maybe they could go out again.
I mean, she had been engaged, and she said it was a messy breakup, and that it had been 6 months since they'd broken up.
Yeah.
But she did start out the description of the date saying it started as a pity date.
Yeah, she did say that. So
Weird. I believed her. I just thought, hey, she's
I did
sticking to her
too.
guns, you know.
I thought so too, and I was like, good for her for not caving if that's what she thinks she really needs.
But
that
the
is-
listeners have a point.
It's an interesting wrinkle that I didn't think of.
Me neither.
I mean, maybe we were being naive.
I don't know what to think now.
Maybe we were being naive, or maybe our listening audience is very cynical.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also
And I appreciate that. Or just the world in general is like,
Yeah.
oh, come on. That's a line. Nobody waits that long before they get into a relationship. If they meet somebody they really like, you'll throw caution to the wind and you'll get back into a relationship. She's full of crap. She didn't like you.
Either that or it's just a really good explanation on why there's so many dysfunctional relationships out there, right?
That's true. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back. That I went to high school with refer to me as the one that got away.
I'm guessing none.
Too many to count.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I can't even count how many girls refer to me as that. I can't really count anyway, but that's beside the fact.
Man, that's sexy.
And Casey, who's on the phone with us right now, had a chance with her high school crush, and I'm guessing it didn't go very well because she's calling in for a second date update.
Oh,
What's up,
no.
Casey? How are you?
Hey, Jubal. I'm okay.
Your email said that you got a chance with your high school crush?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he was, on the football team and really hot and really cool all at the same time. It kind of works that way.
Uh-huh. What's his name?
His name's Zach.
Zach?
I see he even has a cool name, you guys. It
Yeah.
was terrible. And I had this super big crush on him all through high school, but I was super shy and nerdy and, not the best dresser. I'm not going to lie. And, nothing ever happened in high school.
Was it one of those things where he never even noticed you in high school, or did you guys actually have a friendly relationship?
I don't think he even knew my name. I think he meant, know me on site.
All
It
right.
was kind of a one-sided thing.
That's so sad. How long ago was high school?
We graduated about 6 years ago.
Okay.
All right.
How did you guys run into each other again?
I see him every once in a while around town. We've actually bumped into each other a couple times, but that creepy thing where I'm in a coffee shop and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Zach. He's ordering coffee. I should go. I don't know him. I should not go say hi.
And you're like, remember me from high school? No.
Yeah,
I
right?
don't remember you at all from high school.
It's not creeper thing. I'm like, no, that's not me. But we're friends on Facebook because, you're friends with everyone from high school on Facebook. That's
Yeah.
just how that goes. So I've kind of know he's around.
Okay.
So how'd you run into him then? How'd you guys strike up something that's leading to a second date?
It was really super random. I was out with some friends. We were kind of just having a bar hopping kind of night, and we're out at a bar, and I see him at the bar. And I was like, oh, in my brain, I'm just like, oh, it's Zach. How funny. We're at the same bar. And he totally came up to me and was like, oh, hey, Casey, how's it going? And I was like, oh, my God, amazing.
He knew your name?
Oh.
I know.
All right. That's got to be exciting.
Oh my God, girl. Yeah, do you still have butterflies when you see this guy, even though it's been 6 years?
It is so dumb, right? I have been to college. I have met other people. Stuff has happened. I have transformed. And I still am totally oh my gosh, this guy is so cool and so hot.
Yeah, but
Every
you never
time.
forget that one person from high school who
Yeah.
was the hottest ever. Until you see him on Facebook and they had really downgraded. You're like, oh, I liked you? That happened in my case. But apparently this guy hasn't lost his swag.
No, Zach's still got it going on. It's still working.
So did he ask you out right on the spot?
Well, we were kind of hanging out and talking, and he's like, oh, before we get too deep, let me make sure I get your number. And I'm like, yes. Here
Seriously, you guys, it was ridiculous.
All right.
It was really, really good. I'm feeling like, I'm like, I am the coolest girl in the room. Look at me go.
So he got your number, and what'd you guys do for your date?
Well, we didn't exactly get to the date.
What?
So this is where it takes a turn. We were chatting, and he's like, oh, I'm going to go out for a smoke. Will you hold my seat? And I'm like, sure, no problem. Got this.
He still smokes? He is the coolest.
Oh, man.
You're right.
No, it's kind of horrible, but kind of awesome. And time is passing, and it's been like 20 minutes, and he's not back. And
Whoa.
it's like, a cigarette does not take this long.
Right.
And so I'm feeling a little bit like, oh, wah. Well, that was his stylish exit.
Mm-hmm.
He never came back for a seat, so I assumed he just left.
Whoa.
So that was kind of a bummer, but I was like, you know what? I still feel pretty good. I'm still pretty, like he paid me attention. It was nice.
Right.
So my girlfriends were like, well, let's go to a different bar. This one's kind of dead anyway. So we move on to the next place. And like an hour later, I get a text, and he says, where'd you go?
What?
And I'm like, you left?
An hour later. Maybe he smoked the whole pack while he was outside.
I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, hey, well, I'm heading back home now. Do you want to come over and have a couple of drinks at my place?
Oh, booty call.
Hey, nice.
And I was like, yeah, I totally want to do that.
Okay. So you went and met him at his place?
Yeah, and we had some wine, and it got later, and yeah.
So was
Did
it
it
as
go
good
as according as planned? Like, you guys...
It was highly, I would give it 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
I was a fan.
All right. How was the morning after?
Well, because I wasn't super sure when I woke up about how it had gone. I mean, I gave it 2 thumbs up, but I didn't know his perspective. I just kind of like snuck out and left like a, hey, that was super fun. Let's do it again note on his fridge. And
Really?
Oh.
Why'd you do that?
because it was a little bit like Cinderella waking up after the night of the ball. And she's back in her, like, horrible ratty clothes. And she was like, oh, gosh, that was awesome. I don't know that was supposed to be me.
I don't want him to see me like this.
Yeah.
All right, so you left him a note. Did he hit you up?
I have heard nothing.
Nothing from that
Nothing
night.
but crickets.
Have you tried texting him?
I sent one text like, hey, did you get my note? And he didn't even respond. Since then, I have been like, oh, you are dumb, girl. You are dumb.
Hey, not really. You got to enjoy a one-night stand with your high school crush. That's still something to be proud of.
Which has its bonus points. But I have had this crush on this guy for a long time, and maybe he's not everything that I think he is. But, I mean, I have liked this man for years.
Yeah.
We're talking, like, going on 10.
So you'd
kind
at
of
least
intense.
like a sober do-over.
Yeah, right? Can I, get a chance here?
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update can only be wrapped up by a reading from one of the greatest poets of our time, Taylor Swift. She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time.
Man.
Thank you
That
very
goes
much.
straight to the heart.
Talking about Casey, who is on the phone for a second date update right now. And why did I read a poem from Taylor Swift's song? Well, because she actually reconnected with her crush from high school. The guy didn't really know she existed in high school, but they met at a bar, ended up exchanging numbers and stuff. She thought that he had left the bar. She went to another bar with her friends, and then later got a text from him being like, hey, where'd you go? I was looking to hang out. And then he invited her over. She went over to his place. They hooked up. Then the morning after, she left him a note saying, I had a lot of fun, text me, and she has not heard a word from him. So we're about to call him, get him on the phone right now, and find out what horrible thing she did in the bedroom that made him not call her back.
No.
All right. You ready, Casey?
I guess.
Are you sure, Casey, that you just don't want to leave this one alone? I feel like something is going to make the whole dream come crashing down.
But the thing is, it's just been so much fun up till now that I can't just leave it. I have to know it's just going to make it. If this is the nail in the coffin. Maybe I can finally move past my high school crush.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Did
give you
you
that.
check his breathing to make sure that he was alive before you left?
Yeah, that's the obvious.
He's alive. Don't say that. Don't even say that.
No, I'm just, maybe you're so good in bed that you actually murdered this man. Did you ever think about that?
I mean, I'm not going to say it couldn't happen, but
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Zach, please?
this is Zach.
Hey, Zach, what's up? How are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
What's up? How's it going?
Where are you calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a morning radio show.
All right.
You recently went out on a date with somebody who listens to our show, and they emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone. Her name is Casey.
Casey emailed you.
Yes, Casey emailed us because she's confused as to why you're not calling her back after you guys had your little one-night stand.
So she called you and wanted you to call me?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. She told us about how she met you out at the bars, and then you guys ended up hooking up that night, but since then you haven't talked to her, so she's just wondering why.
This is crazy.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
I mean, so what are you're wondering why I didn't call her?
Yeah. When we talked to her, she told us how she had a crush on you in high school and thought that you never
Oh,
even
really?
noticed her. Yeah. And then she was super excited when you actually knew who she was at the bar.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew she was. I didn't know that much about her, but yeah, no, I mean, we had a good time. I just I don't know. I just feel like, she's kind of maybe a little too wild for me, or we're moving at different speeds.
Too wild
What?
for you, huh?
You're the one
I
that
don't know.
aren't you the one that Booty called her like an hour later and asked her to come over?
Well, first of all, I don't know if she told you this, but we were chatting in the bar, and then I went out to smoke, and when I came back, she was gone.
Yeah, she did. She told us that it seemed to take you a really long time, and she thought you had left.
No, I mean, I actually came back in, and I saw her, talking to her friends, and I had some other friends there, and I just went over and, chatted with them for a while, but I was going to circle back. I just kind of, got sidetracked with some other people when I came back in the bar, and then the next time I looked up, she was gone.
Well, what do you mean she moves too fast for you? You guys hooked up on the first night that you hung out. Yeah. That's pretty quick. I don't know how, either of you could be faster.
Yeah, well, all right. Whenever that happened, and it was fun, and it was good, she left me a little note the next morning, and it was a cute little note, I had a good time, and hopefully we could do it again sometime. And I was like, great. And I was about to text her, actually, to see if she wanted to go grab breakfast, that morning.
Yeah.
So I went to my phone, and my buddy Nate had texted me. And he actually, when I looked at his text, it said, hey, do you have that girl Casey's number from last night? And I was like, yeah, why? And he was like, because I hooked up with her last night.
What?
Wait, hold on,
your
what?
buddy's saying that he hooked up with her the same night.
Yes.
How? What? I don't get.
He texted me that.
When?
not
When she
right.
went to the other bar? Did he give you
No,
any
that's-
details?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And I called him, and I was like, dude, I hooked up with her last night. She slept over here. And he was like, oh, that's what happened. She left the bar with him, went to his place, which is really close to the bar,
What?
and started making out with him. And then he told me that she got a text, which must have been my text, saying where are you?
Oh my God.
And she left.
Wow,
Oh,
so
that
she
is
just bounced on your homeboy to go over to your house.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh.
Did they? I mean,
right.
do you know? Did she sleep with your friend too, or was she over there with the intention to sleep with your friend?
I mean, he said it seemed like it was trending in that direction or whatever, yeah.
Okay, so you
Wow.
that's what you mean by a little too fast for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
You know what I should tell you, Zach?
What?
That she's been messing around with more people than just that Nate guy.
What are you talking about?
Well, she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Casey, are you there?
yeah. Hi, Zach.
Hey.
I didn't mean for you to I didn't know that you and Nate were friends, firstly. I had no idea.
Okay.
Secondly, it wasn't like...
So it would have been okay if we weren't friends, if we just never found out?
No. Okay. No, yes. Okay. So the thing is, I didn't really even have an intention of hooking up with him. I just, I was feeling really good because you paid me so much attention, and then you bailed. And here I was, feeling amazing. You were into me, and then you just
It was less
ditched me.
than an hour since we had been talking. I didn't bail. I just went outside, and then I came back in and was, circulating in the bar.
Yeah, I didn't know that. From where I sat, it looked like you just ditched me.
That's weird that you would think that. No.
Casey, you never mentioned to us that you went home with another guy and then got his text and then went to his house.
Oh, she left that part out, huh?
Yeah, she just said she was at the bar when she got your text.
Well, that part wasn't important.
Yeah.
That's not the important part of the story, okay?
But Casey,
it was a bad idea.
If a guy did that, you would be calling him all sorts of names and saying he's a dog and he's a cheater and he's sleazy.
No, you guys don't even understand. I don't ever do this.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, I've said that before too, Casey, and it wasn't true.
No, my friends were stunned that I had left the bar with anyone.
Yeah.
This is not me. And I was feeling so rock star that night because Zach could talk to me. And then when he ditched me, I wanted to keep that kind of amazing feeling going. And so I decided
But
to
how long
get someone
could
else.
it have been? Between when I went out to smoke and when you went home with Nate?
That's really not the point.
That is the point. That's totally the point. You waited for me for how long? And then it's 15 minutes before you decided that I'd ditched you?
No, I waited for you 20 minutes at that bar, and then I went to a different bar, which is where Nate found me.
Found me?
I will say, on her defense on that side, she thought that she was invisible to you for the last, 10 years of your guys' life. Of course she's going to think that you're going to ditch her because she doesn't think that you're into her.
But we were talking, and it was a good conversation. I'm not a jerk. I wasn't just going to
I didn't know
I'll be
that.
right
I don't
back
know
and
you.
leave.
All I know is what I thought of you in high school. I don't know you, and I really wanted to. And you're just making it that you're even a better guy than I thought, and that really sucks because right now I'm a jerk.
Tables have turned.
Well, here's the thing, Zach. If she didn't know that you were going to call her or text her or anything that night and thought maybe you had left, it's really not her bad to try to date somebody else or meet another guy, right? It just so happened that it was your friend. That's bad luck.
I told her to save my seat. That's a good indication that I'm going to be back.
Yeah, good point. I tried, Casey. I tried to help you out. Hey, Zach,
man.
I'd love to ask you a question. Would you like to go on a second date with Casey? We will pay for it.
Please, Zach, don't judge me off of that experience. That is not the best version of me at all. And I would really, really, really love the chance to just spend some time with you and get to know you and let you get to know me, not this horrible, horrible alternate universe version of me.
Yeah, why not? She's pretty good in the sack.
Hey, there you go. It's a glowing review, Casey. Congratulations. You got your second date.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
Casey, just so you know, if we get an email from a guy named Nate who's asking for a second date update, we're not going to be doing that one, okay?
Don't. Please don't.
Dude that's on the phone for a second date update today sent us an email saying he's shocked because his signature move didn't work.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And I'm guessing his signature move is like most guys' signature moves.
What's that?
Swallowing an entire corn on the cob without chewing and making eye contact the whole time at dinner. That always gets it done for me. Jeremy, is that your signature
Wow.
move?
That is not my signature move.
Oh,
We should try it sometime.
Too bad.
The ladies love it.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Did not know it was possible to fit a whole ear of corn in your mouth.
Well, Jeremy, you and I never have had dinner. That's why.
I think it's more concerning about what happens after you do that, but that's just me.
Well, I guess you can get to the signature move in a second. First, tell us about the girl you want to call.
All right, her name is Jess, and I met her online. First thing that struck me were her nice eyes and wide mouth.
A wide mouth?
What? A wide mouth?
I mean, does that mean big smile, or she can do that corn trick herself?
No, not big, just wide.
Okay. So you like a wide smile. Like Julia Roberts is probably your number one.
Yes, she's perfect. the regular human has maybe 32 teeth, assuming they're all there.
Yeah.
And I like to see every single one of those pearly whites.
Okay.
But
Hey, everybody has their thing. I like girls with bigger noses. You know what I mean? So, okay. So you like a wide smile. So tell us about this wide mouth lady. What'd you like about her so much?
Well, she just seemed to have a great personality from the times that we were texting back and forth. And so we made a date. I told her, let's do like a lunch thing, you know, because I kind of have a plan, a method that I use. Go to lunch, kind of do an activity. Like we decided to go down to the museum.
I mean, it's interesting that you choose a day date because usually if you're really into somebody, you want to do a nighttime date so that things can lead to other things.
Well, I just think I get more time with her, you know, not just straight to that.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I guess if things are going good, day turns into night, and then night turns into going to bed at probably 10 p.m.
Okay. Very reasonable, Jubal.
Or other
Yeah.
things. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with your evening, I guess.
So how was it at the museum?
The museum was fun. We had a quick lunch. We didn't really get too full because, you know, if you eat too much, you kind of get bogged down. Oh, my God, I'm sleepy, stuff like that. So I want to avoid all that. So I told her, let's just have lunch. Let's go walk around the museum, and then we'll go get some dessert afterward.
All right.
And I mean, who doesn't look forward to dessert?
That's true.
So, I mean, it's going to make the museum better because guess what we're going to have afterward?
Uh-oh.
We're going to have some dessert.
All right.
There it is.
All right.
What-
Now you're talking my language. I see where you're going.
What dessert did you go get?
We went and got some ice cream. And usually that's the point where I can drop my line. So this is the move that works. So
Oh, no, it's a line.
Ooh, it's a line.
Oh, I'm already hesitant about this.
we get to dessert, and she's telling me something about something. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
Good start.
But basically, I have to cut her off. I say, you know, hey, sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to you right now. You know, I was just wondering what it would be like to kiss you.
Oh,
Usually that
smooth.
works.
Yeah, it's actually pretty
Really?
sweet. That's a
That's
cute
it?
line.
Wow, so simple.
Yeah.
Girl says, okay, you know, here, let's find out. You know, something to that effect. And then boom, I kiss her. But all she said was, really? Like, she was confused. I didn't understand why she didn't get it. But so then I was like, you know, game, set, match. We are done. Ready to go. And she was like, no, maybe later.
No, man.
She said no, maybe later.
Yikes.
And did you
Oh, my God.
did you actually say game set match to her, or was that in your mind?
I might have said it out loud.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Did it?
Meow.
I mean, it could be cute if it came across sincere and that
Yeah.
it was honest, but it sounds like kind of cheesy the way you're saying it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was cheesy. I thought it was just another, you know, notch in my belt. Like,
Oh,
boom,
wow.
drop the line, got it done.
And maybe if you would have approached it differently after when she said maybe later you can get a kiss, you're like, okay, instead of being like, oh yeah, no, you lost today. I win. I win the competition. Give me those lips.
I knew she wanted it. That was the whole point.
Okay.
But you didn't know because she told you that she didn't want it.
She wanted it later. I mean, like I said, everyone looks forward to dessert.
Okay, so later, did you get the kiss?
Well, she had some errands to run. So
Oh, man.
She didn't want it, buddy.
Yes.
after the ice cream was over, she said that she had to go run some errands. I offered to help her, and she said that it was some personal stuff. And I was like, well, hey, I can help you with that. She didn't go for it, but I will talk to her later.
All right.
You're offering her a lot of things that she's turning down.
No, I mean, I know she was probably just playing hard to get. Like, she really wanted it. Like, she was into it.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so into it that she hasn't called you back.
Just hard to get. It's just a game.
Okay, so you think she's just playing hard to get. Well, how long has she been playing hard to get?
About a week.
Whoa.
Okay.
She is very good at hard to get.
Yeah, she is. So hard that you'll never get her.
You know what? I have hope that she is playing hard to get, but I might need a little bit of assistance, and that's why I'm calling you guys to help me out.
Okay. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Jeremy is on the phone, and Jeremy thinks that the girl he wants to call is just playing hard to get.
Yeah.
She's doing a really good job, too. They went out on a first date, and he did his signature move where at some point the girl's talking, and he stops her and goes, I'm not even listening to what you said. I'm just wondering what it'd be like to kiss you. And he says, normally, he gets a kiss. But in this instance, she said, well, maybe later. After the date, she hasn't talked to him. He's texted her about 6 times, so she's playing more than hard to get. She's almost playing impossible to get. She's almost playing, if you text me one more time, I've got to get a restraining order to get. And that is very skilled. So we're going to call her in just a second and see if we can get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling him back. Jeremy, you ready to go?
Yeah, I am. She's a special one.
Is she, though, or are you just wanting to call her back because she didn't fall for your line? Because, like, at one point you referred to her as, like, a notch on the belt, but then you said she had a great personality, so I'm confused.
To be honest, when I was telling you guys the story, I was kind of like, trying to be a tough guy. Oh, yeah, it's not important. But when a girl like that won't, respond to me, someone that I think I have a connection with, it really does affect me. I do have feelings, and I need...
Okay.
I just need some assistance there to get the second shot.
That was really nice.
Well, like you said to her after she wouldn't kiss you when you gave her your line, game, set, match. I think she's won the battle now, if you're feeling like that.
She may have won the battle, but she didn't win the war.
Oh.
So let's get her on the phone.
All right, let's go to war. Here we go.
Right.
I'm going to dial her number.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jess?
Yeah, this is Jeff.
Hey, Jess, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Wait, hold on. So this is a radio show?
Yes, it's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because we actually got an email from one of our listeners, and he asked us to get you on the phone.
Who?
Well, his name is Jeremy.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, do you remember going on a date with Jeremy?
This is really strange. There are like multiple people on this call.
Yeah,
Yes,
hi.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
We're here, too.
Yeah, it's me, Brooke,
Okay.
and Jose.
Okay. So what is it that you guys want to know?
Well, Jeremy emailed us and said that you guys went on a date, and he thought you had a really good time. He thought both of you guys connected, but now you're not calling him back, and he was wondering if we could get you on the phone and find out what happened. He also thinks you're playing hard to get, if that helps.
He thinks I'm playing hard to get.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
told him that was a really stupid idea.
Oh, God. This was by far not the best date I've been on.
Yeah. I could see where he could come off kind of as a D-bag, maybe.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No hesitation at all there.
I don't think that he means it, though. He seems like he has a nice heart. It just maybe, I don't know.
I hope he doesn't mean it, but he just really rubbed me the wrong way.
What did he do to rub you wrong? Whoa.
Whoa!
You know what I mean.
That
What-
is a different question than I was expecting.
Yeah, that would have been a good date. My apologies.
Or what did he do to rub you right?
Yeah. What did he do that did not sit right with you? How about that?
I mean, there's like a laundry list to this. So the waitress, she was really nice to us. She came up, she took our order.
Mm-hmm.
He asked her, so if the girl gets a cheese and tomato sandwich without the tomatoes, is it the same price? And I was like, are you for real?
So,
Wait.
so you ordered a sandwich with tomato on it, but you didn't want tomato, and he was like, I should get a discount for that?
Yeah, apparently he thought that he needed to save some money on my tomato slices.
What? Come on, what do you say, 5
Okay.
cents?
Hold on, though. Maybe it was just the principle, because he does bring up a good point, that if you're not going to include ingredients that were listed on the price, right, included, then maybe you should get a little bit of a deal.
So you're as cheap as he is, because
Okay.
nobody does that on a first date. Nobody talks about tomato slices and how much they cost.
Well, except for somebody who's financially responsible,
Yeah.
which should show you a person who's ready to make a long-term commitment and take care of you guys in the future.
But it was more than that, you guys. It got worse when we went to the museum.
What do you?
Whoa.
He asked for a refund because you didn't like some of the paintings or something?
It was actually worse than that. It was so much worse
Really?
than that.
Whoa.
We got to the ticket window,
Uh-huh.
and we're about to order 2 passes to go in, and he's like, oh, wow. I'm like, oh, you okay? What's wrong? And he's like, ooh, this is really expensive. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, it's really expensive, but you know what? I don't want to pay for both. And I'm just like, okay. And he's like, but why don't I buy you a ticket? Because I'm a gentleman, and I'll just wait outside
for you to go in and enjoy the museum by yourself.
What a gentleman.
No way.
Did you take him up on the offer? What was your response?
I was like, no, really, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We can just rain check this. And he's like, no, I insist you go enjoy yourself at the museum on me.
And so did you go in and he just waited around?
I just went in and I walked around for like 20, 30 minutes and I just prayed to the museum gods, like, I hope this guy is gone when I leave. And
But don't you think that that's kind of, I mean, it's sweet and sad at the same time. At least he wanted you to have a good time.
that is if he didn't ask for how much my tomato slices were earlier. This guy, he is just trying to save every penny. And I came out and he was still there in the same spot.
Oh.
And I came outside and I was like, hi, thank you so much. I had a great time. I actually have to dash though.
Oh.
And he's like, no. Let's just go grab some ice cream real quick. And I'm like, okay. So I went to go get ice cream with him.
Right, I'm assuming you guys only had free samples. Like you didn't actually buy ice cream.
Hey, no, the ice cream was full price.
Glad to see you chimed in now.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, that's Jeremy. He's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, my God.
Jess, I didn't really appreciate what you were implying about me. I thought I
Implying?
did a good date. I let you go to the museum, check things out. I bought you ice cream afterward. And the tomatoes, come on. If you're going to order a cheese and tomato sandwich and you take out 50% of the ingredients, then the price should go down.
Okay, I'm just going to break this down for you, Jeremy. You are a cheapskate. Okay.
Oh.
Jeremy, the thing that I don't understand, though, is if you don't have the funds to go to the museum on a date, why did you go to begin with?
I have the money. It's not about not having the money. Like, you guys are making me seem like I'm some cheap guy that doesn't want to pay for things. But the truth is, the businesses out there are always trying to nickel and dime you. Like, they're just getting whatever money they can get out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not falling for that. I'm a smart guy, and I always make sure that I get a bargain.
Oh.
Yeah, but
okay.
sending your date to the museum alone is not a bargain.
I had gone to the museum beforehand, and I've seen everything. They don't
Oh.
change anything.
Yeah. So why do you need
I
to see
knew
it
she
again?
would like it because she said she liked art.
It makes sense.
I do like art, but it's usually go to the museum with somebody to enjoy it with them together.
Mm-hmm.
Like a date is a date with two people. If I want to take myself out, I would have.
But like I said, I had already been there. I saw everything, so I thought we could talk about it afterward.
It's about having an experience with me. And you ditched me at a museum by myself and decided to bow out. And basically half the date was by myself.
Okay, well, I disagree with you on all of that. You can't argue the fact that I paid full price for that ice cream.
Very good point.
Good point. Hey,
All right,
that
well-
is a knight in shining armor.
Yeah.
Jess, now that you've heard all of that, would you like to go out on a second date with Jeremy? We will pay for it. So you don't have to worry about Jeremy paying for it.
Hey, guys, I just want to ask a question though. If you're gonna give me like a gift card for this date, I don't have to use it all at one place, right?
You can do whatever you want to do with
Jeremy,
it.
stop.
We'll figure it out. If Jess, first you have to have Jess agree to go out with you again, and then you can handle the gift card situation.
I think I'm going to pass on this. I think he should be taking himself out.
Okay.
Jeremy, are you okay with taking yourself out from now on?
I mean, I wish Jess would join me, but I'll still take the gift cards if you guys have them.
That's not how it works, Jeremy.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, if my boyfriend had been like the dude in the second date update, our first date would have been me bowling by myself because he's gone bowling before. So why not just go bowl by yourself a little bit and we can talk about your experience. If you missed today's second date update, this dude Jeremy wanted to call Jess. They went out. He thought they had a wonderful time, but it turns out she wasn't calling him back because Jeremy is cheap.
Yeah, that
Very cheap.
I feel like I'm cheap. He is beyond cheap.
Yeah. And there's a difference between being broke and can't afford things and just plain old cheap.
Definitely.
What he did is he went to the museum. He wanted to go to the museum. She was like, oh, great. And he was like, yeah, I've been here before, so I just got you a ticket. You can go in and look around and then come back out.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about it and if you like the museum or not. So the whole date was like that. She even ordered a sandwich at the restaurant, and she wanted to change the sandwich a little bit. So he asked the server, hey, no tomato on this. Like, I don't have to pay for the tomato, do I?
Yeah.
Which I will say, besides being him cheap, he does bring up a valid question.
He really does.
If you ask for a menu item without some of the ingredients, you should get some sort of money off.
Yeah, they charge like $1.50 for bacon. And if you get something that has
Right.
bacon already on it and you're like, I don't want bacon, they should take off $1.50.
Exactly. I mean, talk about avocado,
Yeah.
right?
A lot of people are calling Jeremy a douchebag, but now I think Jeremy's onto something.
Yeah.
And I think that he's a smart man and he should get a date.
He's
But
gonna
he,
retire young, and
yeah.
he'll be the last one laughing.
he did not get a date in this instance. So remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
So normally going into these phone calls, I have a little bit of information. But today, I don't know anything.
What?
I know nothing about the guy on the phone that wants to do a second date update today.
Then why are we talking to him?
He sent us an email that said, I need to do a second date update really bad. Please call me. So I figured, let's call him.
What?
All I know is he wants to do a second date update. He knows how to use an email account. His name is Alex.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that the girl he wants to call isn't calling him back, but who knows? Alex, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing okay.
Alex, what's with the vague email, man?
I don't know. I didn't know what else to say. It's just that I wanted to do a second date update.
Well, you could have given us a little background information on the date itself and what happened and why you want to call this girl.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad.
Tell us her name.
Her name's Tiffany.
Tiffany. Okay, tell us how you met Tiffany.
I met her at the club.
All right. Did you approach her? She approach you? How'd you guys
I
actually?
approached her, yeah.
Okay.
And is this a move you make often at the club?
No, actually, usually when I see a girl at the club, I can't get up the nerve to talk to her, and I go home lonely.
Wow, that's a sad, truthful statement, sir.
I love the honesty, Alex. All right. So,
Not good.
So what made this time different? What made you finally go, you know what? For once in my life, I'm not going to go home lonely.
I want to be happy.
Well, I saw her dancing across the dance floor with her friends, and she was moving her hips in this great way and smiling and was just so joyful.
Nice.
And her hips were just like all over the place. I was like, I got to get in on some of that.
All right. So apparently, Alex, we know what you are motivated by.
It's not
Hips.
joy.
You like hips.
He's a hip guy.
I do, but it didn't hurt that I think she was looking at me too.
Okay, so you felt like you had some confidence, like she had already given you maybe the okay.
Yeah, and her friends were looking over. It seemed like they were talking about me. I felt like I was getting all the right signals.
Nice. Maybe it's because you were staring at her hips the whole time, and she's like, "Dude, this guy won't stop looking at my hips."
Well, I wasn't the only one. She was really drawing some attention.
Okay.
Okay.
So you went over and talked to her, and you said, "Hey, lady, I see your hips winking at me. I wink back. What's up?"
I wasn't that smooth, actually, but
That smooth?
We call that smooth. but
What did
okay.
you say then?
I just went over and started dancing with her. I brought out all my goofiest moves, like the penguin and the cowboy and stuff.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I think that that's awesome.
You make her laugh.
It
right?
is so much better than going up and trying to grind on her hips, okay?
Yeah, she laughed. So,
Good.
make a girl laugh. That's it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So she thought it was funny that you were dancing like that. And did your date end there at the club, or did you guys actually go out on a real date?
Well, towards the end of the night, things were going well, so I just leaned in and whispered in her, "Do you want to see the real penguin back at my place?" And she gave me the nod.
Wait,
Wow.
she said yes, she didn't pour a drink on you.
Yeah, she was laughing quite a bit, so I think she said yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess the ultimate proof, if she said yes, did she go back to your place?
She did.
And
All right.
how did the real penguin perform?
It started out pretty good. We'd get back. My roommate was home, which was totally unexpected. And I don't have the biggest place in the world, so, it's kind of in your face if somebody's around. But I just, offered her a drink, and we're sitting there hanging out talking, and, she gets like halfway through it and says,
why don't we just try this another time?
Whoa.
It was that awkward?
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you not friends with your roommate?
No, we're close, but I'm trying to progress things with the lady, and the roommate's in the way, if you know what I mean.
Like physically in the way, like
No.
sitting between you two, or just his mere presence was upsetting to her?
Just the mere presence, I think.
All right.
I do see him sitting next to you, rubbing your leg.
In between both of them.
So she said, let's try this another time.
Yeah.
And have you tried to text her and call her and see if maybe you could make another time happen?
Yeah, I have, and I texted her like, "Do you want to see the penguin again?" And like,
Dude, you won't let the penguin die, will you?
I love it.
yeah, I felt like I was being really cute and fun, and haven't heard anything, so I don't know.
And you're sure it's the roommate's fault that ruined your mojo? It wasn't something that you said? Because you sound adorable, but maybe not so smooth all the time.
Yeah, everything was fine, and the conversation was good. The only thing that changed things was my roommate.
Okay. And are you still living with this roommate?
Yeah.
Because I would have moved out right after.
Yeah, I've thought about it. It's kind of a deal breaker.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I feel really bad for Alex, the guy who's on the phone, to do a second date update today. I feel really bad for him.
Why?
Because he's never going to be able to listen to this song the same ever again.
Do you know?
Because he was lied to by some hips. If you missed the first part of today's second date update, we talked to Alex about the girl that he wants to call. He said he was originally attracted to her on the dance floor at the club because her hips would not stop looking at him and moving in his general direction, and he felt so compelled by her hips that he had to talk to her. They danced for a little while. They went back to his place. He said everything was going smoothly except his roommate was home, and he feels like his roommate might have ruined his chances with this girl because she had to leave, and that's the last that he's heard from her. So he got lied to by some hips.
Did you talk to your roommate about that night?
I did, and, nothing came up. Like, it just seemed normal, so I don't know.
Okay, so they didn't take blame for it or apologize?
No, because it seemed like there was nothing to apologize for.
Weird.
Okay, so we'll get her on the phone and find out what went wrong. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Tiffany there?
This is she.
Hey, Tiffany, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm okay. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. I don't know it.
First,
Sorry.
I thought maybe you were familiar
I thought so
with
too.
who
Yeah.
I was and who we were, but I guess not.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Is this going to take long?
No, it shouldn't actually. I just kind of have one question to ask you, and then we can let you go about your
Okay.
business.
Okay, if it's quick, that's fine.
Okay. It's about a guy named Alex that you recently went out on a date with.
What?
It's a guy named Alex that you met at the club, and then you went back to his house.
The penguin, maybe that rings a bell.
Yeah, no, I know who. Yeah. Okay, what?
Okay, so Alex emailed us because he really liked you, but he says that you're not answering any of his phone calls or text messages, so he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out if something went wrong the night that you guys met.
Yeah, it was a really weird night. Yeah.
Why? It sounded, his description of it made it sound pretty normal.
You mean you actually spoke with him?
Yeah, he told us all about your date. Well, I guess it's not really like a date, but he told us all about the night that you guys met.
Okay.
Everything he said was nice. He said that you guys seemed to have a good connection. You laughed a lot, and then you went back to his place, and then you left, and that's the last that he's heard from you.
Yeah. It's so weird. Okay, I thought he was really sweet. I just was, I don't know. After the club, I was kind of shocked with everything else that happened.
With everything else that happened. What he told us, it sounded pretty tame.
What, he told you about his roommate, right?
Yeah, he said that the roommate was there, and he feels like that killed the vibe.
It ruined everything. Yeah.
Oh, it was
Why
the
is this?
roommate.
I mean, that shouldn't be that big of a deal, right?
No, it was actually one of the most uncomfortable things the most uncomfortable situation I've ever been in.
Why?
Why?
Everything was fine. First of all, I didn't know he had a roommate, but whatever, a lot of people do. So when we started to go there, he told me his roommate shouldn't be home, but then she was.
Okay, so it was a female.
Yeah, female, but it wasn't, oh my God, I can't believe he didn't tell you this. Okay. It was his ex-wife.
Wait, what?
Oh!
His roommate is his ex-wife? Is that what you've just said to us?
Yeah.
He lives with his ex-wife. He didn't tell us that at all. He just said my roommate.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said to me too, is his roommate. And then she came into the room, was talking or whatever. He goes to get us a beer, and she was looking at me weird. I don't know. And that's when I asked her, how long have you guys been roommates? How long have you known him? And that's when she was like, yeah, we were married for 2 years, and now we've been divorced for 3 months.
Oh my
And
God.
they've only been divorced for 3 months?
3 months.
I mean,
Wow.
I kind of get it. You're living with somebody, you get divorced, it's hard to move out. But why the hell are you bringing women back to your place if you're still living with your ex-wife?
Exactly.
It's because she said she wasn't going to be there, and then she was.
Oh.
Hey, Tiffany, I should let you know that Alex is on the phone.
Are you kidding me right now?
No.
Hi, Tiffany. I'm so sorry that this happened. It's like a total misunderstanding.
I don't think so.
I think it's very understandable.
How is it a misunderstanding that it's your ex-wife?
I feel like that's pretty easy to understand.
Yeah, kind of cut and dry.
Yeah, we have an agreement, It's not a big deal. She's totally more of a roommate than an ex at this point, It's been a while.
3 months.
3 months.
It's been all 3 months that you've been divorced.
Well, yeah, we got divorced just 3 months ago, but the marriage was over way before that.
Oh.
Well, maybe you should have told us that your roommate was your ex-wife. We might have known
We wouldn't even
What the
problem was.
I think it's the fact that it was a female is what the major problem was.
No, I mean,
No.
maybe, but no.
No, that is not the issue. The issue is that you are living with your ex-wife and you're inviting other females to come over, and that is not okay.
I understand where you're coming from, but her and I have an agreement, and we'll text each other when we're coming home, and we'll clear out, and that's just the way it's supposed to be. And it doesn't happen.
Like a normal roommate.
So wait,
Yeah, sort of.
it obviously didn't work very well if she hung around and then told your lady friend that you brought over that you guys were married at one point.
Exactly.
She never should have said that in the first place. It's against the rules of our agreement.
Oh,
So she broke the rules, and that's why you got screwed out of this date.
her fault.
Can I say one other thing?
Sure.
When he was going to get the beer and I was left in the room with her, I heard him whisper to her, now that I understand the circumstances, he whispered to her, hey, you have to sleep on the couch tonight.
Oh.
And I did not understand what that meant. Well, obviously now I do.
Sleep together.
Are you kidding me? You guys are still sharing a bed?
It's a one-bedroom.
Oh.
We bought the place a long time ago, and we're just, we're kind of stuck with it for a little while. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's a huge deal.
Look, we do sleep in the same bed, but we have a body pillow that we put between us.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it's all good.
It's like a bumper.
Exactly. I've never done anything with anybody I've been in a bed with if there's a body pillow between us. Completely blocks it.
It does work. It works.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
great.
Tiffany, what are you worried about? He's got a body pillow between his ex-wife, who is his roommate now. Would you like to go on a second date with him?
Yeah.
We will pay for it.
No, I don't think so. No,
Why?
no way.
That's so shocking that you don't want to go out with somebody that sleeps with their ex-wife every night.
Right? It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. You have too high of standards, Tiffany.
Well, it's your loss because, nowadays life is complicated and people are stuck in different homes, after the recession. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Tiffany,
That's
look.
the way it is.
Tiffany, if you want to be successful in the dating world, you're going to learn that you're going to have to date men who are living with their wives. Current or ex.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
When he was going to get the beer and I was left in the room with her, I heard him whisper to her, hey, you have to sleep on the couch tonight.
Sleep together.
Are you kidding me? You guys are still sharing a bed?
It's a one bedroom. We do sleep in the same bed, but we have a body pillow that we put between us.
Oh,
You know?
all right. Yeah, it's all good. Got a text in at 78592 that says, this situation is more common than you guys think. I have a bunch of friends who are doing this right now. The situation is from today's second date update. This guy, Alex, wanted to call a girl named Tiffany. They met one night, went back to his place, and his roommate was there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what turned her off. Because his roommate was not just his roommate. His roommate is actually his ex-wife. And she found out that, they actually sleep in the same bed at night because they have a one-bedroom apartment. So it kind of killed the mood a little bit.
You think?
And he was like, it's been over for a while. Our marriage wasn't even that long. We're more friends than anything. But still,
It doesn't matter.
you can see how she was a little apprehensive
Yeah,
to date him.
Let me jump into your marital bed or ex-marital bed and sleep on her side. Ooh, it smells just like her.
Yeah. Knowing that the ex-wife is out on the couch
Right.
while they're messing around.
It's just too soon for this guy to go out and fully date, I think.
Yeah.
I think he needs to get his stuff together a little bit before.
Or date, but not necessarily bring the dates
Exactly.
back
There
to
you go.
you and your
Exactly.
ex-wife's apartment.
Or suggest, hey, why don't we go back to your place?
There it
like,
is.
why would you bring him back to your place?
Well, I have roommates. Oh, that's cool. I have roommate. You know what? Go back to my place. I got a roommate.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's your ex-wife and you sleep in the same bed?
There's a body pillow.
But stop being so judgy.
Yeah, get over here and kiss me. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So they decided not to go out again. I'm wondering how many people are actually in this situation, though, because I bet you it happens more than you think.
I'm wondering how many girls and how many guys the ex-wife have brought back to the place that had no idea
Oh, it's true.
that they were living
Because
together.
they have the rules.
They said they coordinate with each other, like, hey, I have a date tonight, so please don't be home. And for whatever reason, she was actually at the apartment that night.
Yeah. I think the last time probably went wrong and she's getting a little payback or
She-
something. That's my guess, you
It
know?
just shows the difference between men and women here, because all the dudes texting and are like, I would have still done it.
Yeah, of course. they
Wouldn't have
would.
mattered to me. And all the women are like, no, that's disturbing. I don't want to mess around with some dude while his ex-wife is there.
Yeah, even if she's
I don't
out
even,
on the couch,
you
it still
don't-
doesn't matter.
Okay, you don't even want to see pictures of an ex in a picture frame. And we're talking about like an ex-girlfriend, let alone have the actual woman in the other room.
Yep. Just hanging out on the couch while you guys do your thing.
Yeah.
You can come out and compare notes after.
She's just catching up on her Real Housewives.
Sorry about that. Hope we weren't too loud in the other room. Is that everything okay? Somebody
Made you guys
texted
a
in.
cheese platter. What do you want for breakfast?
Somebody texted in. Why didn't the wife leave? Because it's her house. I don't think she has to. I think he needs to change the way he's dating more than being like, get out. I know you live here, but you're going to have to sleep outside tonight because I got a date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.